Hello, welcome to Ztv. I'm Z. Right, today we're going to draw a cat. Why a cat? Well, two reasons. It was suggested to me by my youngest critic, and secondly, the cat we're going to draw is inspired by my own cat. His name's Lou. He's a little bit mad, he's a little bit crazy, he's a little bit broken, which is a lot like me. Anywho, cats are cool. Alright, first thing I want you to do is take your piece of A4 and divide it in half. Whether you just draw a line down the middle or fold it like I've done, that's cool. Divide it in half. Now, I am being a little bit, get it? Smart. I made that up. So what I've done is I've done a really light pencil outline of my cat because he's a little bit complicated and I'm not brave enough to draw him with that, which I know you'll be able to see. Looks like you can see that, but anywho, we're going to do that. But this leads me to the very first Z rules. Get it? It's clever again. Number one, start lightly. ... So what I mean is that I want your drawing to look a lot like this. Lightly. Real lightly. Hardly see it lightly. And I'll explain. Okay, so step one. What I want you to do first, with your pencil, lightly, put a dot over here, and then draw a line between them. And if you watched my previous videos, we talked about this being our horizon line. Well, it sort of is and it sort of isn't. This is also our eye line. So anything above this, we're looking up to, and anything below it, we're looking down. Okay, so we'll do that first. Now, step one, I want you to draw this oval here. So about halfway up the page, above your line, I want you to draw an oval. Cool? Right. Now, back down on our line, I want you to draw a circle. If you watched the previous video, I told you that the cool thing is that everything we draw is made up of simple shapes. And you'll see. Alright? Now I want you to draw another circle, about half the size of our first circle, slightly off to one side, and touching it, like that. Now I want you to draw another circle, about there. And another circle, about there. And a third circle, about there. Alright, so now from here to here, we just need a couple of lines parallel like that. And from here to here we need another line, but like that. Now things get a little bit more complicated. I'm going to go up here. So on this side of our head we need to draw a curve. Below it, way down here somewhere, not quite at the outer edge but in a bit, I need you to draw a figure S, sort of. You've done that, well done. Now we'll go over to the other side. Now it helps if you turn your page a little bit to do this, because I want to draw a curve there. My hand works best that way. If I'd left my page where it was, I'd sort of be awkward. But then we do our curved line here. Doesn't matter if they're different. I told you, my cat's a bit wonky. Okay, and you're ready. Let's put a dot about there. So not quite in the middle of our oval, middle being about there, just off to one side. Then I want you to put a dot up there. Now I want you to do a curve in between that dot, and then a slightly fatter one down there, like that. Now we need a dot here, and a dot here. Same curve there, and a slightly fatter one here. Crazy looking cat, huh? I told you. Alright, need a little triangle there. And we need a line off there, and a line off there. We're almost done with the outline. Okay, now another S, starting right on that line, right in that corner. I want you to do a big swoopy S, like that. And whoa, that's not actually an S, that's an S with other stuff. Now, I want you to start up here. I want you to do a curve, and you kind of have to mirror that curve, but bring it down to a point. So go up there, around, do that bend, and join it up, like that. There, my friends, you have your cat. Now, hopefully, your cat, no, not yet. Alright, so what you got to do now is connect these two circles with a curve, like that. And then these two circles with a curve, like that. And the circle to the line with a bit of a curve. And then the line to the oval with a bit of a curve. So what you end up with is this nice swooping line that goes all the way down and then touches our line. Now you're going to need to do the same over here. Put a bit of a curve in there and a bit of a curve in there. Connect those two. You can possibly make sure that line curves into that line and that line comes down to there. Okay. You ever really look closely at a cat's eyes? They're kind of freaky. They're a V shape. Well, no, that's not true. They're a skinny oval, but Blue here's a little bit chilled out, so his eyelids are down a bit. You can't see that top of the oval. So we just want to do a V in there, like that. Inside this curve here, we need another one, narrowing at the top. And obviously, same over here. Turn my page to help me. Starting there, comes up, narrows at the top. There. Oh, wait, nope. We need a line there, maybe even two. And if we really want to, colour that bit in, colour that bit in. There we have our cool cat. Now, this is where we jump to, oh no, hopefully, it's Trixie, right? Ready? Trixie. You've hopefully got something that looks a bit more like that. Okay? I did my outlines in Vivid so you could see. You've hopefully got something that looks a bit more like that. And yes, we get to start adding some detail. So, my particular crazy cat, well, while you just maybe chill or watch commercials or maybe get a cup of tea, I'm going to make these lines a bit darker like I told you to and connect them up. I hope this is as exciting for you as it is for me. Alright. Oh, sorry. Bit of that. Bit of that. Bit of that. Bit of that. Boop boop. Okay. So, hopefully, your drawing looks a bit like that. Now, Z's rule number 1. Remember this bit. Comes this bit. Get it? End darkly. Start your drawing lightly. End darkly. Okay? So, we're going to make our... Oh, sorry, probably should have drawn that line in there. Instead of a nice, smooth line around here, I want to add some detail. I want to add some wiggly bits. So this is kind of like flames or sun rays or something around the outside of his face. Same on the other side. If you're feeling really clever, make one of them or two of them a bit bigger and longer. These ones, because they're underneath, tend to hang down, but then when we come around the side here, they tend to point out a little bit more, like that. Then we do the same across the top. Like that. Last but not least, oh, forgot, sorry, you've got a circle there and a circle there. That circle is connected to that circle, so we still want that line. That's his hip, that's his back foot, that's his front foot, and he's got a couple of claws there. Maybe a claw there because that leg's pointing that way. So I think we're cool. That's been kind of a long one. I might stop it here and come back with part 2. See you.